What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Chelsea 5, Morecambe 0. Yes, this is the result we all expected, especially that first half was restful. We could not take our chances. Christopher Nkunku had a penalty and he could not put the ball in the back of the net, but we keep pushing. But I want to say the guy who came to life in that first half, it was Tosin, man, shooting from outside of the box, huge deflection, and that was a goal. And Tosin, for me today, if we are sitting here and saying who was the man of the match, for me it was Tosin. Guys, if it's your first time on the channel, please hit the like button and don't forget to like and subscribe if it's your first time, and let's talk about it, man. For me, I want to focus more on the second half. The first half, there was nothing we can learn in that first half. You can even see the team that Maresca put out today. There was not an academy kids. This was a strong team. Rhys James. He brought on Lavia and Nkunku with Felix. This was a strong team, and Neto. And for me, I did not want to have excuse of saying we did not beat Morecambe comfortably. We did not beat this team easily. We had to do the job, and that's why we did. Because for me, I was starting getting scared, man. When especially the end of that first half, I was saying, when are we gonna score? When are we gonna do this? And for me, Tosin comes in the 37th minute and he put in the back of the net. And for me, then the second half comes and Nkunku straight away from the 47th minute for 50 minutes, he scored a second goal. And then, because for me, I was saying if Nkunku has to show up to them, and he just missed a free goal, a penalty, and he could not put a ball over the net. But credit to the goalkeeper, man. It was a good penalty, no doubt about it. The goalkeeper saved it and he got the job done, because that goalkeeper today was the man of the match of their team, because he saved a lot of shots, man. A lot of headers. He saved them all from the corners, especially Rhys James. You can see the quality. Rhys James coming back, putting those crosses in the box. You can see he normally put a cross on your head, and for me, the first cross he put on his head was on Margu and he could not score. But I want to say this, man. Morecambe is a League 2 side. They're sitting second at the bottom. They're basically gonna get relegated to the national team, to the national league, whatever they call it. But I want to say this, man. You still have to beat your position. I made my prediction yesterday and I said I want 5 goals. And today I got my 5 goals. We could even got 7 or 6 goals because we had so many chances. But credit to Morecambe, they did the job done for me. Let me focus first on player per player. Christopher Nkunku, man. What has happened to this guy since he came to Chelsea? The guy I saw at Leipzig is no longer the same. This Christopher Nkunku is not the same Christopher Nkunku we saw a couple years ago. For me, he needs to go back to himself. If he's gonna have to leave Chelsea so he can find back himself, I have no problem with it, man. But Christopher Nkunku is not right now a Chelsea player. He's not at Chelsea level. He needs to find back his form. He needs to go back to the Christopher Nkunku we know, the guy who used to score goals at Leipzig. But the game guy here is not. Felix, man. Let's talk about Joao Felix. If we were talking about the man who deserves a minute in the Premier League, there are 2 men today. Tosin and Joao Felix. Joao Felix needs to reserve more from coming from the bench, because he showed up to them, man. 2 braces from outside the box, especially that second goal, man. What a goal, coming from the left hand side and he put it in the farther corner, man. Joao Felix is a good player, man, and he showcased his talent today. And Maresca, for me, if he's not watching this, because we've been losing games for fun. We have players who can put the ball in the back of the net, and I don't get it. Why does he ever make subs? Take on Kopama if he's not doing the job done. Take him 80th minute, 70th minute. Put on Joao Felix. If you cannot put Palmer on the right, Joao Felix can come on. Joao Felix, for me, deserve more minutes in the Prem. And for me, Maresca is gonna be the one to blame if he's not playing this player. And Pedro Neto for me came on the first half, and I think it was him and James and Lavia, they all came on the first half because they wanted to give other people minutes. And then you can see the quality. Jadon Sancho coming on and Gusto came on. They were all linking up on that side. I think Gusto was not bad, but at the end he was giving slappy balls. But the link-up plays on that side, for me, Jadon Sancho should have had a goal today. But you can even see the last penalty. It could have even been a penalty. You could even see the first penalty they took, man. How didn't that penalty was not retaken, man? The goalkeeper was off his line almost 6 yards out, man. I think like 6 feet. That's too much, man. That was a horrible refereeing in this game, man. It was very, very horrible refereeing, and for me, they need to do better, man. FA Cup, we need VAR. There's no point to have all this money in the Premier League and they're not having VAR in the big game like this. For me, it was a big game because it's an FA Cup. It does not matter FA Cup 3rd round, 4th round, but this was a big game. We need to do better, man. And I want to focus more on the goals now, man. Tosin Adarabioyo, 2 goals. When was the last time have we seen a defender score 2 goals? I think I would say, especially outside of the box like this, I think it was since Van Vecht and Rudiger, man. Rudiger was the last time guy I saw him score outside of the box as a defender, and Tosin today he showcased his talent, showing that he can score goals as well, and he could even had a hat-trick today because the fans, they were screaming every time he had a ball like shoot. And for me, I like Tosin today. I like everything he did, and I want to see more from Tosin, man. If he can keep playing like this, I want to see what he can do more in the next couple games, because I know for sure Josh Ashipong was being rested today because I think he's going to start that game versus like on the weekend. I think he's playing in that game, so I'm sure Tosin, maybe he may end up getting a chance to play, but sorry guys, I think it's gonna be Josh Ashipong who's gonna play in that game. And for me, I want to see Reece James starts against Bournemouth this Tuesday. Reece James has to start. If he can come off on the 60th minute, let's do it. But Reece needs to start because I don't want him to be coming on when we're losing at the end. I want to see him come on so he can help us to win. Or even bring him at the end is no bad, but he needs to play this Tuesday. I want him to be on that right hand side because I'm tired of watching Gusto, man. Gusto, for me, he's not good enough, and we can do better with Reece James, man. And once he's fit now, I want to see him get more minutes. And another guy I want to shout out, man, today was Tyreek George, man. 2 assists, good player, man. And if there is any player even in the first half was trying to take on his man, was Tyreek George. It was not Joao Felix, it was not Neto. I don't think even Neto for me was existent in the first half. I don't even know what's going on. Where was Nani Madueke today, man? Where was Nani Madueke? He was not even to be seen anywhere, and I don't even get it. I don't get how Nani was not on that bench or even on the starting 11. But is Maresca's way. Maybe he's injured, maybe he got a knock, but maybe he got another discipline issue. But Nani Madueke needs to wrap up. He needs to get back to himself, because I cannot be having performance from Neto like this without him trying to put him back of the net. Neto, for me, the first moment we started in that first minute, that's when he was good. But that's after the 20th minute, he was so bad, man. I could not even see him anywhere. But I don't want to sit here too much. Disasi played well because there was no one pressuring him, so disaster. Maybe for me, he still have to move on. And I would say Jorgensen, man. Jorgensen, I saw people saying, oh, he was so bad, he was so shaky. I was saying, bro, what did you expect from Jorgensen? Jorgensen had to do what he had to do. He kept a clean sheet. That's one thing we can never say from Robert Sanchez. He can never keep a clean sheet. But I think that cross, I think it was a corner. That one he could have done better. He tried to come out and and punch it, but then it went bad. But he can do maybe better from that one. But I want to see more from Tosin and from Jorgensen. And he played well for me on the ball when playing from the back. He's very calm and collective, not like Robert Sanchez, man. I want to see more, give him more chance. Maybe give him a game on this Tuesday. Let's see what he can do, because the fans have been crying for him to play, and Maresca is not doing it. So guys, let me know in the comment down below if I missed anything. Let me know, man. Kunku scored a goal. Joao Felix with 2 goals, man. And Tosin with 2 goals. What a banger. What a second half. This is how we must play, man. This is how we must do it, man. Every day, day in and day out. I don't want to hear negativity today, man. But let's keep winning. You can only beat what's in front of you. I don't want to hear it was only this small team, but you can only beat what's in front of you, man. So guys, subscribe.